To say thank you from the bottom of my heart would not be enough. Playing a role in what I can maybe call the Laramie Project Project 20 years later will remain the greatest pride of my life. The LPP remains on Google Docs and in my Gmail drafts without this following blessedly long list of artist hearts. I represent the best high school on earth, my wonderland, Gloucester County Institute of Technology from Sewell, New Jersey. Being a cheetah means that I wake up every day to find that there is no waiting required to live my dreams. To my LPP team, Dylan, Kelly, Cassidy, Haley, Kayla, Alexa, Taylor, and Liam, for choosing to carry our flag and standing as the upperclassmen role models for cheetahs to come. To my GCIT teachers who are more like heroes. To Miss Kirsten Lynch-Walsh, my project mentor. Neither of us had a clue what wave was crashing onto us as you suggested this Laramie Project to me back on August 31st, 2016. To every single teacher and student, past, present, and future of the GCIT Drama Department, you are home. To the love of my life, GCIT Thespian Troupe 5480. Yes, Thespian strong. To my theater coaches outside of school, you've rewritten my definition of artist. To the New Jersey theater community where the arts are alive. To the Tectonic Theater Project for your enthusiastic endorsement of our LPP. Your play has granted me a life purpose. To Sarah Grossman for teaching me what the word advocate means. And to Lou Cisneros for championing the LPP from day one. To Mr. and Mrs. Shepard for shaping the future of equal rights activism. To Julie Marie Chavez for bringing me Matthew's story first. Jewelry is activism. To every member and friend of the Matthew Shepard Foundation for your dedication to the well-being of our community. To Gavin Grimm, fearless leader of the movement. To Drew Adams, my best buddy, a powerful force for good. To Jamie Wilson, I never thought I would stand on stage with a superstar in every sense of the word. To anyone who has ever accepted our LPP pins, the cast of Great Comet and Indecent and Come From Away on Broadway, whoever left the ones I left at Normandy Beach and the Boston Unitarian Church and Stonewall Inn just last week. To all the platforms who have ever shared our LPP mission with their colleagues on social media by way of online written publications and with your families. My team is indebted to the 55 registered groups to date from 17 states and three other countries who have registered with the LPP and said yes to the statement that theater is advocacy and advocacy is theater. I perform all of my LPP business in the name of the Educational Theater Association, International Thespian Society, New Jersey State Thespians, and Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, pillars of arts activism and friends of the LPP. To my best friends from all over the world, having too many names to list here is the biggest blessing. To my entire family for standing with me in this fight. If I could shape the world into something that looked like every time we got together, it would be loud and wild and perfect. To my sister Angela and my little cousins Sarah and Mia, I'm fighting for your future world. Every day I smile because I have you. The world lost 49 beautiful lives on June 12, 2016 in a horrendous act of hate. We will never stop missing you. I pray that we give proper tribute to your names with every LPP performance. One of the most personal lessons that was granted to me through the LPP was about identity. This is what made the LPP different from my elementary school campaigns for conservation and the ending of world hunger. When I researched for prospective LPP groups until the dawn, Mumford & Sons on full blast, as junior year never failed to bruise me, I bore both my identities, queer and artist, making it necessary to carry this out. It was one of the most frightening things I've ever done, this new truthfulness about the glitter in my DNA. It was also one of the things that kept the LPP alive. It was also the rainbow heart pin pictures, the original cast recordings on repeat, and the hometown LPPs poking hopeful holes through my Facebook timeline that taught me to forget the notion of theater ever being useless. It was the presence of arts education at my high school that obligated me to never think quietly about the world. So when I describe myself as a femme, queer woman theater activist, it's given thanks to all the figures before me that granted me the challenge and courage to make that my name. I have learned that fear forces a person to become resourceful. If I never attend a mass gathering ever again, then I had better hold my own Pride Festival at my computer screen. Because I owe it to both of my communities to be a little bit brave. I will never be afraid to keep my heart on my sleeve for my love of activism when Matthew was close by on my wrist. I celebrated my coming out in attendance of a weekend-long theater workshop. I am not going to ignore how it was the stage that kept the earth below my feet during those days of my first greatest honesty. And I'm not going to ignore how the stage turned into an email inbox in my second greatest honesty. To Matthew, every day I try my best to send you an answer back from the message you first sent me my first out Christmas time. I know you knew that the sparkles and rainbow tag would stick out to me on that 15th birthday shopping spree. So let tonight be the testament to the fact that I am dedicating my time to teaching others your name. You spent your years loving activism and theater, so I'll keep your passions and try to make a life out of it. And with this honor, I gratefully usher in the next two phases of the LPP, tentatively debuting very, very soon, after college things happen. Future LPP cast will utilize the cases convicted under the Shepard Hate Crimes Prevention Act to educate audiences about the persisting horror of hate crimes and how Matthew's legacy is erasing hate. Phase 3 is our long-term continuation of this project with an indefinite end, as we dedicate even more productions to every anti-gay hate crime victim that we can once we're given the proper green lights to do so. Until the LPP has taken to the stage in all 50 states and in every country. Nothing brings me more joy, honor, and responsibility than the ability to wear this pin on this stage and announce to myself that I am in this for the long run. My best attempt to express my gratitude will be to send some more emails. I've come out to the entirety of Philadelphia on stage during a slam. I've come out to the entire internet by the way of a theater blog. Now I stand on my new favorite stage, sorry GCIT, and come out to the ultimate activists. I figure if the LPP stops in 55 different locales so far, then so must I. If you're watching or listening to this and you've spent much of your life observing all your projects be content with staying on a document, you are a couple clicks away from bringing them to their real home. A couple clicks away from learning what the word love means. Liberate these projects and you'll liberate yourself. #ArtMatters, my greatest thanks. Thank you so much.